Hi, welcome to Lumens Light and Electric video blog. In this video, we will be talking more about lighting for commercial applications. Unlike residential lighting, where we more concentrate towards the aesthetics and the reliability, we will be talking more about some more additional points when you go to the commercial lighting. See, what is the main objective of lighting? Going for LEDs for commercial, there are certain aspects that we need to cover. First is reducing the power bills, and second is increasing the quality of the lighting. Third is reducing the operating cost, and overall we have to maintain the total cost of ownership versus the conventional technology to the LED technology. If at all, the total cost of ownership taken for 2 years, if LED is lesser, then definitely LED will be a nice option. So we'll go one by one, we'll break it one by one. So first we will talk on reducing the power bills. At this moment, presently in Hyderabad and South India, we have a commercial slab of around 9.5 rupees per kilowatt. This is the pricing, and most of the retail applications we see, the application of the lighting is not for the evenings. So we see that lighting is generally used from morning 10 to evening say 10 in most of the cases, which is like 12 hours. There are very few businesses which use lighting only for the evenings. So taken the case of hospitals, taken the case of restaurants, taken the case of jewelry shops, taken the case of any IT companies or BPOs, the lighting is mostly operated from the minimum time of operation is from 12 hours to 18 hours in few cases. Like if it is a BPO, the operation is 24 hours. Hotels, the lobbies and all, the operation hours are 24 hours. Hospitals, it is for 24 hours. So when you have this scale of usage, then financially LEDs will become much more viable at the cost of 9.5 rupees per kilowatt. That is really high. So also taken, this is the power cost. You have power cuts in few areas where the cost of operating of a generator or a diesel generator backup would be costing somewhere about 16 to 18 rupees. Taking the base price of the diesel is about 57 rupees. So this is where LEDs come into picture, and they can be really helpful. This is one pain point this will solve, where you can avoid the going to the higher slabs and paying the penalties. Mostly this comes in the case of hotels. And then coming to reduction of the power bills, there are two cases where you see a lot of changes in the power bills, especially in the hospitality industry, which covers your hotels, restaurants, jewelry stores, and hospitals also in few cases, because there are certain lights, certain series of lights where usage of them is not only expensive in power, direct power, but also it will increase the cost of air conditioning, because they generate enormous amount of heat. Like for example, one of the very big culprit in the jewelry and the hotel restaurant industry is this halogen. This is a 12 volt 50 watt halogen, the small light. This is called as a spotlight. This is used for spotlighting and accent lighting applications. Mostly you will see this product in jewelry, hotels and hospitals. These are the three places where this product is really used in large numbers. So this is one product to concentrate when this not only consumes 50 watts, where you have a LED replacement is at 6 watts. So the comparatively about 44 watts, or you have to say it is about 88% is savings what you get with LED. Not only that, apart from that, the temperature that this guy has from its reflector to the lamp, this is the lamp and this is the reflector, the temperature in between these two is somewhere about 150 degrees, which is really hot, and your air conditioning bills will shoot up like anything. So I mean, say for example, if it is a jewelry store where you have a 1,000 square feet area, and you have about for a jewelry store for 1,000 square feet, you'll be roughly using about 400 lamps of these, which means directly there is a huge amount of power which is being consumed directly in terms is 50 watts each. Apart from that, at 150 degrees per junction, you have 400 junctions, which will make the room very hot. So your air conditioner, when it is operating at a certain amount, say about 21 degrees or 22 degrees is what you have put on the thermostat, it will be never able to achieve that 21 degrees because of a constant heat is being generated. So it is really hard for the air conditioner to stop the compressor. But apart, when you go for LEDs, the junction temperature at the maximum will be about 55 to 65 degrees on the base. So which means the overall temperature in the room can come down quite well, and your thermostat can switch off, which means the compressor of the air conditioner can also switch off, which will save additional about 15 to 20% directly on your power bills. In some cases, especially jewelry, the savings will be about 30 to 40%, because air conditioning is one of the biggest power bill that any of the hospitality industry is facing. So that is one very broad area of area where we are covering certain power bill issues. And second is improving the quality of the light. So this comes where your CFLs come into picture. So these are the CFLs, and these are your halogens. So when the life of the halogen is somewhere about 2000 hours, which means being operated continuously in hotel or jewelry industry, this will last for about 4 months. So that is under constant operation. But these guys have about 5000 hours, which means this will run for about say about 8 months to 1 year under constant usage. So what happens is improving the quality of the lighting. This is one very important aspect, which is very important for jewelry and the hospitality industry. This guys will whenever you're changing this lamp and getting a new one. So when you have a hotel which is having about 500 lights, so 500 of these lights, then changing them one by one at one time, at another time, at another time, overall the color consistency will not remain the same. Though you're using a same color like like a warm white, even then the hues of the white will be different, because the lamps will be aged, and at every age the lamp will show a different color. So this is one problem that you can avoid. The same happens with the halogens also. Halogens fail much more frequently, and the colors also does change a lot. So these are some problems which we can address with LEDs. LEDs are quite reliable in the sense when you are purchasing them from a really known customer, and from a company which knows about lighting. That is the most important fact. And also for all the commercial industry, we will suggest to take lighting not as an electrical equipment, which you generally when you consider electrical, then you just this is called an electrical, which means this is a consumable. We don't take LED as a consumable. We will take LED as a appliance, which means an appliance, when we say, just like your television, just like your air conditioner, just like your computer, just like your mobile phone, that is not a consumable. So that is an appliance which is there for longer times. Even in case of LEDs, it is the same. In most of the product ranges that we deal with, we give a standard 3-year warranty, and from project to project this may go up to 5 years depending on the requirement of the clients. This is the second part, and the third one would be reducing the operating cost. See, lamp replacement is a really big issue, because especially in hotels and jewelry industry, where you have about a decent size of a hotel, which is a 5-star or a 4-star hotel, will have at least 3 to 4,000 of these lamps, which means even in case of, you say, about 10% failure by the month, and you'll be getting about 400 to 500 lamps failure, and constantly repairing them, maintenance. You'll be having a lot of issues, because these are the fall ceiling options, which means they go inside some fixtures like these ones. So which means messing with your fall ceiling, taking it down, and then repairing the lamp, putting this back, that will really disturb the fall ceilings, and the aesthetic importance will be coming down. So while you go for LED, it is just like repair and forget. So replace and forget. So once you install an LED fixture, you can totally forget about the maintenance. That is the best part. And now we can, as I said, you have to consider LEDs as an appliance, not as a consumable. So that is the second thing. And reducing the overall maintenance cost. Maintenance means not only changing this lamp. The cost of changing this lamp is not only the cost of the lamp. It is the cost of the labor that you incur, and certain amount of downtime. Because in hotels we observe a lot that the rooms need constant maintenance, where electricians will be working, and that is the downtime which you can avoid here. And see, requirements for every industry are different. From a hospital to hotel, it is different. From a hotel to a restaurant, it is different. From a restaurant to an office or a BPO, it is different. So we address all these problems. We do a lot of consulting services, where we visit the site, and then we take a lot of inputs from the customers, like what are the hours of operation, what is the cost of the bill, what is the cost of maintenance, and all these factors. And then we arrive what kind of LED and what is the intensity that we have to use. use, what kind of wattages that you go for, what is the color that we go for. So our experience in the hotel industry is like, at least in Hyderabad, we are dealing with most of the, about 70% of the hotels we are dealing, and we are more open towards visiting different sites in within India, of course. So what makes us different is we have a very good knowledge on what kind of LED, and the best part is we didn't come into this industry just like a wave of how LED is coming, a lot of traders, a lot of imports. Rather than that, we are with the company which address the problems, like what are the problems that is generally a client faces when he's a hospitality industry. What are the problems that they face, and we develop the products based on the problems. Like that is why the products that we manufacture, we give a standard 5-year warranty. So, and then we make sure the color consistency is absolutely there, because that is something what a jewelry store guy won't be. A client, if I have a jewelry client, he will never be looking at the cost of this product, but he will see more on consistency of the color, because that makes the decision of buying or not buying to his clients. So certain aspects, we really make sure that we are reaching the customer's expectations, my client's expectations, on their business to business basis. So for more information, you please browse on industry specific lighting, which is given in our website. And also for any other information or any advanced information, you can always contact me at deep@lumensledlighting.com, or you can call us to our office at 040659990009. So for any more information, please scroll down and check our website. Thank you very much.